Hey folks, this is BestInSlot and welcome back to my coverage of Jurassic World Evolution 2. It never bloody stops. In this video we're going to check out the Pterosaur Interactions. That is, we're hopefully going to see a breakout. If they'll blimmin' do it. I've tried this a couple of times and sometimes they love to break out and sometimes they just refuse to flat out do it. Hopefully we're going to see some guest kills from the Pterosaurs, and I've got a little Mosasaurus as well. The Mosasaurus is a little bit more optimistic, but it's there just in case. But more importantly, what I really want to find out is, are there Pterosaur / dinosaur interactions? So we've got a little homalocephaly, it's always a homalocephaly, to see if they'll be hunted by the Pterosaurs. And then we're also going to try a larger theropod to see if there's any interaction there. We did get a little hint of that in one of the images for Evolution 2, so we're just going to do a little test of that to see if we can see anything happen at all. There you go, that's a bomb, as we're going to call it. And that is basically how the Pterosaurs escape from their aviary. They fly into the wall. Now it'll often, as you can see over here already, we've got two of them. Bomb. As you can see over here, it'll often give them a random ailment because they are literally bashing their heads against this solid glass / metal, and it's quite a bump. It's quite a painful process. So it does actually hurt the Pterosaurs in the act, which I think is pretty cool. One more thing I want to very quickly show you. We get a lot of questions about this, about what you can put inside the aviary. Can't put dinosaurs in there. You can't put buildings in there. But what you can put in here, and it's the only thing you can put in here as far as other than natural stuff, is decorations. As you kind of saw there before I clicked off for some reason. So we can put in flags, we can put in lights, we can put in, you know, signposts and stuff like that. You can put in all of these different decorations, including like the Spino skull. But weirdly enough, the only decoration you can't put in are the table and chairs. It always says obstructed. I have no idea why these two, as you can see, don't work, but they are the only two decorations that don't work. It's very weird. The cool thing about the flags, however, these will act as perch points. The Pterosaurs will come down and land and actually sit on top of the flags. Hopefully I can try to catch that as well before they break out and begin their mass murderers. Well, I missed the point where it happened, but my Pterosaurs are out and racking up the kills already. So there's the human kill. Obviously we'll get a few more. The breakout happens very quickly. I did miss the point, but it just looks like the bomb we've already seen. And as you can see, it creates this kind of ruined gap in the glasswork. Wait for me! Wait for me! We're going in. Very cool. So it's kind of like it is in the film. Pterosaur flies down, it tries to pick up its potential prey, you know, maybe take it back to the nest or something like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite have the strength to do so. The human drops down. We're getting very close to the Mosasaur here. The human drops down and dies from the fall damage. See it again. If you stay out of the tree line, that would have been immensely helpful. There we go. Whee! Bomp. Good stuff. So this one Pterosaur's now on a killing rampage, to say the least. But what it's actually trying to do as it gets these kills, and it's lonely and it's suffering a little bit. If we hop into comfort, you'll see it's got a territory around it. This is that Pterosaur's territory, and all it's trying to do is find a territory that works for its requirements. So in theory, if you had a bunch of water and rock and fish, you could probably keep a Pterosaur to a single area and have like an outside aviary kind of thing. It's a pretty cool kill, you know? I really like it. One more. I just think one more time. Just one more time. Not looking for much. Right, the other thing I want to check very quickly. Oh, hello, we have two breakout points. I thought that never happened. Dimorphodons, do they have a different kill than the Pteranodon? Well, there we go, folks. Officially, confirmation. Dimorphodon does indeed have a different human kill. Makes sense. It would have struggled a little bit to, you know, pick up a human in the way that the Pteranodon can, but it can push someone onto their back and then eat their. Oh my god, that's a 5 kill, a quintuple kill, Pentakill. Let's go with Pentakill, that's cooler. It pushes them onto the back and eats their face, essentially. So I just want to see that a couple more times. Do we have any more who have escaped? Also, Pteranodon did manage to break out eventually, so... Dimorphodon, I should say. But only after the Pteranodons had done most of the work for them. Does a little sort of push with its head, knocking them out of the way temporarily. Getting access to their face, I suppose. I really want to get this in a little bit more detail if we can. Oh, in the darkness, why? But there you go, you can see it. Oof, knocks them to the side, kind of like bats their arm out of the way using its big chunky head, and then decides to go in for the kill. So I'm just waiting for my park to clear so I can try out the whole Dinosaur-Pterosaur interaction. I'm going to pop out a Pterodactylus in the meantime, because I would like to showcase, if possible, the Pterosaur on Pterosaur interactions.
Charge of security. And I just want to remind you that the safety of our guests and our dinosaurs, well, that's job one.
Oh.
Honestly,
did not expect that to be a kill. Well then. So they kind of, it's a very very quick fight. It's not really a fight, it's more like a jump kick off another one, and Pterodactylus just got absolutely annihilated. Right, so the park is finally cleared out. It takes a bloody long time. I've got some Homalocephales, as you can see, they're goats, wandering around. It's time to get a breakout and see if there is an interaction. There's still a few guests knocking around, but I think they'll clear them out relatively quickly. Well, folks, that took absolutely bloody ages to make happen. It really did. But official confirmation of Pterosaur on dinosaur violence. Right, we're going to have to see that again. I'm hoping this Pterosaur is now going to go a little bit mental. Okay, I think we might be in again. So let's hit play and we'll just watch the Pterosaur and see what happens. Very cool! Okay! Oh, we are. Very cool. Right, we're swooping in. Which one are we swooping in on? Let's go in capture mode for this one. I say it's cool. It's not cool for the Homalocephale. I suspect it's this one. Tell you what we're going to do very quickly. We're just going to get rid of all this. Make sure we can see the ground really well, really clear. But that's maybe a bit too far. I don't want the sand though. Let's go dirty. There we go. Nice and dirty. Just how we like it. And... whoops. And that's a pretty cool image. Right, let's give this a go. Okay, so... oh no, it's this one over here. Okay, so let me just... alright, you ready? Okay, the roll is... much bigger than I expected. Okay, let's try to get this one in capture mode. You can see the Pteranodon is swooping in down there on the top left. Up there on the top left, I should say. There it goes. Very cool. Oh, and over there. It's like a roll, tumble, kind of whole mess kind of thing going on. And then they manage to roll over the top and get the kill. I'd like to try to get it in even more detail if possible. Let's try one more time. There we go. Okay, I think we've seen enough of that. I feel bad for the Homalocephales living in this terrifying Groundhog Day. So we've seen Pterosaurs and the Pteranodons and Dimorphodons take down guests. We've seen Pterodactylus and Pteranodon kill each other. We've seen Pteranodon take down dinosaurs. We've seen Pteranodon breakouts. I really want to try this large theropod idea next. Is there an interaction between Pteranodons and large theropods? Let's find out. So far, it seems like there isn't an interaction between the theropods and the pterosaurs. I'm going to keep it going for a while. I do want to double check because the Homolocephaly one took a long time to happen, but this little guy has spent a long time in this habitat and nothing has happened quite yet. I'm going to keep on trying, but it's seeming pretty unlikely at this point in time. Obviously, I didn't expect a hunt or anything. What I was hoping for was just like a little threat display, or like, you know, the pterosaur flies up to the Tron and they kind of go Rah! And then flies off, and that kind of thing was about as much as I was hoping for. It's very cool that they can kill dinosaurs at all, but you know, a little bit extra wouldn't go amiss. A little bit extra. See, they're just kind of hanging out in the same habitat with really there's just no. They're just both aware that they can't really do much to each other. Is how it sort of feels. I think I've been here for quite a long time now. I think I can pretty safely say there's no large theropod pterosaur interaction. I feel confident saying that. I don't know for sure. Maybe there's a specific carnivore out there that it works with. Maybe there's a specific pterosaur that it works with. Maybe you need to do something else. One of the problems with pre-release, it's really exciting and everything, but you know, when you guys get the game in your hands in just a couple of days, there's suddenly hundreds of thousands of players trying out new things and trying out combinations. And at the end of the day, as just one guy, I can't do everything that a community can do. It will eat the pterosaur, probably. You're going to eat the pterosaur? Yeah, there you go. It just folded itself into some terrifying cult symbol. Right, yeah, so it will in theory work, but the Pteranodons have a huge territory boundary, so you'd have to make a fairly massive outdoor exhibit in order to contain them away from your guests at a safe distance. I think it might be possible. We'll have to do a test on that in the future. Thank you very much for joining me though, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Let me know if there's anything else you would like to see in the comment section down below. I've got a couple more things planned for today. I'll admit I've worked through most of my big plans. I'm going to do like a little decoration showcase and environmental showcase and stuff like that because I've had a lot of questions about that. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much of as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.